you guys can see, I'm just testing out some stuff right now and figure out, might just spend some time doing a live stream together while I make some goofs and gaffs. Sounds good? Hello. Hello. What is... Well, yeah, in case you guys missed it, I'm just gonna do some random stuff on Flight Sim, just for lols. Yes, this is FSX. By the way, this is like the first time like I'm streaming anything, so if there's any issues, like, please speak out. Thank you. So just out of curiosity, what do you guys want to do today? I'm just gonna basically do some flights in and out of Kaitac just for a little bit, just to see how Flight Sim is performing. Then maybe we'll do something else later on. Despite not having full notification, I still got a notification for the stream. Huh. That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't send any... Go vertical. I didn't send any notification out because this was just sort of done on the fly. Because why not? Go vertical? Maybe. By the way, in case you guys, well, you guys may have guessed from the title, but I have not been flying on Flight Sim for a very long time now. I think maybe like, say, 3 years since the last time I've flown on here. So, things are gonna get a little bit, interesting, to say the least. Hello, mate. I do like we have, like, people from all across all nations. Very sad that NR2 flight is gone now. Is it gone? Yeah, I've like flown on that NR2 flight since the very beginning, back when I guess Delta was flying it with their MD-11s back in like, was it 20? No, not 20. It's like it was 1999 when I first flew on their flight. And then Delta canceled that route for a while. Northwest took over and started flying DC-10s. Oh, I'm really not around. Sorry. So I flew on Northwest with their DC-10 once. Crazy unreliability, unfortunately. We tried flying on their flight 3 times, and only 1 time did we actually get to go on it because their flight kept canceling. And so never again did we ever fly on DC-10 again. Oh, crap. What's going on? What's this airport? This is Kaitac. With default scenery, of course. Alright. Are you guys ready for the first takeoff? FYI, I have no idea what I'm doing because I'm not used to this virtual cockpit thing. I've always done everything on that like 2D panel. So we'll just see what happens. It is a very beautiful day in Portland, by the way. I would be spotting if it weren't for the realities of today. guessing we have like maybe a 10-second delay from when I see your comments and when they're actually replying. Good try. Good try, officer. That was pretty on point. Rotate. Still overlaying, guys. Oh well, who cares? I think volume is too loud. Okay, let me fix that. Is it just the FSX volume or my volume? There's a ton of 12-year-olds here. This FSX, that's too loud, okay. Hold on, I'm trying to see officer's comment. Like 23, if you see my comment. Whoa. Flying and texting at the same time. You can turn it down even further, that's better. Where am I? Oh yeah, and something odd about this plane is that where did I end up now? Oh, whoops. I was supposed to go back in pattern. I guess we can fly to the new airport for now. The new Hong Kong airport, by the way. Yeah, so this is the TDS 737 with like virtual cockpit. Unfortunately, I don't know if it's the virtual cockpit thing, but there are some bugs to this plane. Like, I actually downloaded a few other 737s from TDS, including the 700. It was like I downloaded a Portland Timbers livery one, but the engine pylon keeps disappearing for some reason. And even this plane has some bugs to it as well. I think like the nose gear is a little bit off the ground. Easy and simple, it is. Oh crap, I'm really high. No, please. Oops, got a sync rate warning. Whatever.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
This is just a normal 800.
Sync rate.
They do have the max, but I just felt like the standard 800 is more fitting.
Sink rate.
Oh, something I should note about the joystick I'm using. Um, the yaw control is a little bit screwed up. Like, basically, I would not move the joystick, and the rudder would start to like do its own thing.
Sink rate.
So if you see me like squirming from side to side,
Sink rate.
that's not entirely my fault.
Sink rate.
It's
Sink rate.
one way to like kind of cover up my flying abilities.
Sink rate. $2,500.
You know what? I'm just gonna do a 360. Because why not? Kind of lose some altitude in the process. Besides, there's no planes flying around anyways, right? Yeah, basically I spent like the entire yesterday trying to figure out like how to install like the 737 and all that. Eventually I just gave up on the 700 and just stuck with the 800. I like the classic. I think, does TDS have a classic 737 now? I know some freeware was making one. I don't know how far they got. Oh, jeez. I wonder if there's a bank angle warning on this thing.
Bank angle.
Oh, yep, it works.
Bank angle.
Ah, nice. We're sort of on a
1,000.
glide slope. I do like the classic 800. He didn't follow the sky. Technically, I like the 700 a little more. I tend to like short planes for some reason.
$500.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
$400.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
$300. $200.
I have no idea what's going on in the comment section now. A little occupied.
100. Minimums 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Whoops. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Just forget about the past 2 minutes of struggling to get on the approach, but we got there. Now watch me try to taxi. Oh, shit. Missed that. Oh well. Whew. He doesn't understand you have to sink in order to land. At least it doesn't call out retard, you know. W? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna fly back to Kaitak now. Properly do an IGS approach. Not really. By the way, how's everybody's day? I don't think I asked that yet. It is really sad. Um, Usually I fly on Flight Sim 2004 back when like I did, and I use the Nine Dragon scenery for that. But for FSX, there's only what was that Fly Tampa scenery, and that's payware. So write that one off. I like Kaitak, but there's a freaking city in the middle. That is why I love Kaitak. There are a few other airports like Kaitak, but I guess none with like an IGS approach. Every time, every time you go to Kaitak to land, how many times do you see a car? Well, right now 0 because I did not. I don't think I added. No, actually, I think there might be some cars in there right now. I think I added like 20% number of ground vehicles or something. You know what? I'm gonna add some wind just for lols, shall we? What is the worst case scenario for Kaitak? Direct crosswind. 24 knots. Do you think that's good enough? Maybe some limited visibilities. Thunderstorm. High. How about that? You torn to fly Tampa? Dude, that's not socially acceptable. I would have done the same though. Because why not? Do you need a good PC for FSX? Maybe. I mean, it is a game from 2007 after all. But FSX is pretty intensive. Vertical for takeoff. Normally doesn't search for cars. Sorry guys, my bad. That's right, it is all your fault. No, I didn't search up cars, don't worry. I'm just figuring out what wind speed should I have. Maybe I should go to advanced weathers and actually severe wind shear. How about that? 30, 20 knots. Oh, 15 knots of, I don't know, plus or minus. Yeah, Poland Aviation's right. Is like FSX is pretty terribly optimized. At least that's why I often hear. Yeah, there we go. Hey, it's Brennan. What's up? Yes, I am trying something new, because I have no other option. Alright, off to Kai Tak, guys. And once again, I'm kind of squirming across, wallowing on the side, like, side to side, due to my wonky joystick. It's not just me, don't worry. Ooh, check out that wind. I wonder if with this model we can see the wings bouncing around. Not really. I heard like there was like an add-on that would allow the wings to actually bounce up and down during turbulence. I never got that installed because I never got past figuring out how to fix my 737-700. Oh, Portland Aviation. I have the exact same problem basically. Um, like I have a lot of trouble speaking in front of camera, even like right now. Like I'm like one or two tiers more nervous than I usually am just by being on camera. I can't really think as well. I can't like I can't fly as well either. But I guess it's just sort of a thing that maybe I'll get used to eventually. Depends how often I fly. Do you like a hot air balloon going Mach 3 passing you? If you yeah, sure. If you can make a hot air balloon go that fast. I mean, probably have to like hmm. I'll have to think about that. Okay. Guys, do you happen to know what the flaps blowout speed for the 737 is? Or are, rather? I think I sound a little bit more confident right now because I've been speaking for like, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes now. So, like, my first minute or so is like even worse. I'm like getting a little bit more used to it now after about 10 minutes or so. Oh, whoa, holy. Is that my yaw controls being messed up? I can't tell. I just felt a massive turn to the left. Or sorry, right. You see, I'm still nervous. Oh, it is the wind. Okay, I'm just approaching way too fast again. I don't like pointing my nose down though, because that makes me look like I'm a 1950s pilot. I mean, I guess you can call it a base review if you like. I mean, if you look at my older videos, You've probably seen my face a few times already. Okay, no, this is not working. Gonna kinda do my slackers go around. Is this your first time using a flight simulator? Is that an insult? No, it is like I haven't been flying on flight sim for probably like 3 years now. So yes, basically yes.
Bank angle.
Oh, okay, we know bank ankle works.
2,500.
Just a little high. Hopefully I don't crash into that mountain that is just off the side of their container port. What bands do I like? Oh, when it comes to music, like I don't actually know
2,500.
what my music taste is. Whatever sounds good, I guess. I do listen to like some Alan Walker once in a while. And I used to
Bank
use his
angle.
music when his stuff was copyright free. Okay, am I really gonna crash into a mountain? Okay. We'll make it.
Bank angle.
Oh,
Bank
and one of
angle.
the Kaitak tricks is that it's best to be as close to
Bank
the mountain
angle.
as possible so that you can make a very shallow turn.
Bank angle.
Am I still too high? I am still too high. Yeah, it's not an insult, I promise. I gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this Kaitak approach again because this is not even like I don't even get to turn now, and I'm way too high still somehow. That Air China plane.
Sink rate.
Yeah, I recall the FedEx one.
Sink rate.
I don't, okay, you know what, I'll just go around completely. To do the normal way of go around. What's that horn, by the way? Is that like the flap overspeed thing? But yeah, I remember the FedEx one almost hitting the mountain. Oh, no, hold on. Was it the I think there was like a Cathay that almost hit the mountain, right? It was actually the Cathay that's supposed to come to Portland. Hey, Plains guy, what's up? Yeah, I know you told me not to do a flight sim videos after that Kitech thing from a few years ago, but sorry. Because what are you doing if you were in a Concorde landing at Kitech? I would probably film it. Sorry, I have no creative answer for that. Gets angry when I have gear up and full flaps. Oh yeah, maybe. I think I had like flaps 25 at that time. Close enough though. A disgrace to MEM spotters. Can you land at Memphis next, please? Sure, why not? I have no idea. Well, nah, never mind. Would you get the PMDG 737? It doesn't drain the bank accounts. It would be a very wise investment for me to drain my bank account for flight sim. Especially since I guess like everybody's sort of like paying a price at some point now. Either like most people have been put on hourly or laid off or something. I've been put on hourly from my job, and so my boss hasn't asked to ask for work from me for the whole week now. That means I get a free vacation, you know? It was about that time. 737s are cool. Usually, though, when I was flying like a few years ago, my go-to plane is actually the Cathay 747, the cucumber livery, and that is the plane that I fly most often. And where else to but Kai Tak? It's not bad. Oop, yep, sorry. I haven't got my shaders installed. I tried installing shaders yesterday and it just broke my flight sim. So I just gave up and decided to give this a go. Battle Wuhan. Sounds familiar for some reason. I'm sinking, sorry. Sounds familiar, but I'll have to listen to that. Is it copyright free though? That's the thing. Everything I use has to be like copyright free for monetization reasons. Yes, the cucumber livery is the one with the British flag on. Although, actually, the original cucumber livery had the British flag, but I think the later versions, like by the 1990s, they got rid of the British flag, I think. And then after the handover, of course, there's no British flag on it. If I if I recall, I think maybe the first Cathay 747 400 had the British flag, but then the rest of them didn't. Actually, don't take my word on it. Just look it up yourself, I guess. Do you know how to trim? I know there's this trim thing down here, and I just move it until it roughly feels right. I don't know if that counts as I know how to trim. I just noticed something. You guys see this thing? I don't know what you call this thing. This heading indicator thing. There's probably a better name for it. You guys are probably yelling at me for it. But the new Hong Kong airport, its layout looks screwed up on here. I just want to point that out. Because those runways are mostly parallel in real life. And also in Flight Sim. I mean, we just landed at there, so. How does the new terminal at PDX look like? It looks, I don't know. It's like the rest of the concourse, except somebody decided to flip it around or something. It might be an architecture thing. Like, you guys may have seen that gif of like the architect guy who's like having trouble figuring out how to like make his building look good. He already has like a model set up on his desk, and then he just flipped it over, and he's like, "Oh my gosh!" I'm pretty sure they did that at Portland as well, for Portland. Ooh, Xbox controller for Flight Sim. Yeah, that's gonna be a challenge. Yeah, having a joystick is good, assuming yours is not broken like mine. Can I make my turn yet? I know somewhere in my pile of junk, like I actually have like the correct IGS frequency and everything that I can technically dial in, but I guess I'm slightly occupied. Hmm. I think the New Southwest livery is growing on me. IGS frequency is 110.9er. I guess. Oh crap! I don't even know how to dial that in. Oh, like somewhere down here. Whatever. Yeah, that's all right. I appreciate the effort. I got a bad feeling that I'm even
Sync
higher
rate.
than what I was before on my first approach. And I got sync rate warning
Sync
too,
rate.
so that's an indication. I'll just put down my gear early. How about that? Have spoilers armed. That's good. Oh, wow. I'm not even descending. Yeah, it really helps to have the ILS dialed in, though. Oh, do the, oh, yeah, do the slew mode. Or do what, the Gimli glider did, you know? Was it, like, side slip? Hey, it works. Sort of.
Sync rate. 2500.
Yeah, don't worry about that sync rate warning, okay? I'm just...
Sync rate.
No, I don't
Sync
think
rate.
this plane has, like, the best, like, yawing, most realistic yaw controls. Why am I overspeeding? I think that downwind is really messing me up. I'm just gonna blame it on that. Like, I'm just idle,
Sync rate.
and my flaps is only at 15 right now. So much for that. And then
Sync
got
rate.
some serious crosswind as well.
1000.
Should I
Sync
just...
rate.
I was
Sync
trying to...
rate.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go around again.
Full up.
Don't sink.
Too low.
Don't sink.
Flaps. Don't sink.
Don't sink.
I'm just gonna try one more time, guys, and then we'll go to Memphis. This is somewhat embarrassing. Because, like, I used to be able to nail the Kai-Tak approach every time. And now it's like... Ugh. Is Lenny Face still a thing? I loved using that in the old days. I hope it's still alive. Hmm. You see, I'm not even touching like the yoke right now, and I think if I make the slightest adjustments, like the you can see the rudder pedals like moving. I'm just using my like 2 fingers. Oh, thank you. Super hot ice. VREF during the turn. Yeah. I guess like one of the old tricks that I used to do is like I go into the steepest bank angle possible during that turn, then just pump in power. And then once I'm out of the turn, I like go down to idle and drop right down to the runway. It's not the most comfortable for the passengers, but you know, that's what they're flying to Hong Kong for, right? It's just for the Kai Tak approach. Yeah, there you go, the Lenny face. That's what I'm looking for. Memphis is dead during the Chrome. Yeah, it is. And it's pretty much dead for every airport. Like, I haven't heard any planes taken off from Portland for today, actually. I hadn't heard a single one. Flight sim passengers don't have feelings. Hold on, doesn't I remember like there was actually an add-on where you can where passengers' happiness would be simulated. Why don't they just land from the other direction at Kai Tak? Oh yeah, you can, but that's boring. Nobody likes straight-in approaches. Let me say hi. Yeah, what was that from? Like Pam Ann or something? Hi, Jack. Coming from the EasyJet FA. FS passengers. Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. Have you seen Soli? I have not seen Soli. I've seen clips of Soli, but I guess I haven't seen it on a plane yet. So, like, the only movies I tend to watch are like whatever's on the IFE. So, I guess Soli's not a movie that's gonna be on there. Maybe one day. It's okay about spelling. Don't worry. This is just a live stream. It's supposed to be a little bit crazy. I do appreciate your effort, though. Why is your fire protection 1 to discharged? Really? Oh. I'll just blame it on the other guy who messed up the plane beforehand. Yeah, I heard Soli was pretty good. Every time I want to do Soli, we can do a water landing. Trim. I heard someone shut the door earlier. Who was that? It might be like my next door neighbor. And yeah, I might have to like switch over to a different mic a little bit later on because I think this like headset mic um, collects a lot of noise, like background noise. And oh, maybe I should show the mic. This thing right here. So this is the one that I'm basically using to like film with my A6300 now. And I think it does a pretty good job in like isolating background noises, so I might switch to that later. Taxstar is what it's called, by the way. Yeah, I guess it sounds okay for now. Um, might change your mind later. I forgot how much this thing costs, but I think actually, yeah, it was less than $100 if I remember. It may have been like 70 or something. Called the Techstar. Well, you guys can see it. How about that? There we go. If you guys want to get that thing, and you guys know how it works already because there's already a few A6300 videos. Um, I think about a month or two ago. I kind of went back to using my old camera recently, at least for my last set of Portland spotting videos, because um, the A6300 is very susceptible to wind-induced oscillations, and my old camera, the CX130, is pretty tiny, so it has a really small cross-sectional area. It is like really nerdy stuff, but smaller cross-sectional area, the less area for the wind to blow on. Where am I? Okay. Alright, PPA 747 at San Diego. Oh, I thought they switched to triple. Did they not switch to 777 a while back? Oh, none of these buttons work, do they? Oh, duh, of course. Is this radio nav? Sorry. Communication, radio. Okay. I might actually want to try typing in the the proper ILS stuff. Was it 110.9er? Once again, it's somewhere in the pile. Ugh, come on, why doesn't it flip? Okay, let me see where I'm flying first. I might have to let me switch back to the old cockpit. Figure this thing out. Oops, wrong thing. Console. Nope. Nope. Get that out. Nope, that's not it. Oh, duh, the switch frequency switch is over there. Okay, well, let's see if that does anything. Oh, what happened in the chat? I should kind of pay attention to that. Yeah, with the tripod is like, although it like supposedly adds stability, it also adds instability in some ways. Like if wind kind of blows on it, the whole camera setup shakes.
2,500.
Can I have the flight DFD thing on? I don't know if that works for this. I also need to be a little bit higher if I remember correctly. Back when I did this approach like regularly. Okay, yeah, the I guess you got the right frequency.
2,500.
You got the right frequency, PDX Aviation or Portland Aviation, sorry. Ah, come on. Wait, is that the right frequency? It seems like it's sort of working.
$2,500.
No, actually, I think that's not.
2,500.
Maybe that's like Hong Kong airport's frequency, or the new airports. Oh, jeez. Okay, here's the tailwind again. Don't mind me, I'm gonna be a little desperate. Ugh. I know you're not supposed to like deploy
2,500.
speed brakes this late in the game, but whatever. Gotta go? Alright, well, nice talking to you, officer. Below glide slope. Yeah, I don't think this. I mean, we're really high, so I'm pretty sure that's not right. Are we high again? I'm already at idle and something's off. Alright, whatever.
1,000.
Oh
Sync
crap.
rate.
Sync rate. Sync rate.
Pull
Sync
up.
rate.
Don't mind me, I kinda need to do that.
Sync rate.
Drop it down, drop it down.
Sync rate. 500. Too low. Gear.
Wait, did I not deploy my... Oh wow. Okay, maybe that's why we haven't
400.
really slowed down.
300.
That's totally not
Sync rate.
embarrassing.
200.
Don't sync. Don't sync.
100. Minimums 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Come on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy crap. Is my rudder not working? Okay. Yeah, that was odd. I was like doing full left yaw control and nothing appeared. Oh, 111.9er. Okay. I don't know. Let's see if something pops up if I do that. One point nine. Did I? Did I almost run off the side of the runway? Oh, yeah. This is why we park completely before we look down and mess around with our console. Oh, anyways, we're going to MEM, right? Yes, no. Charts are there if you're interested. I guess we'll do that another day, I guess. Because I think somebody requested Memphis or something. KE? Oh, duh, airport ID. Sorry. Do you want to start on active runway or I guess I'm gonna have to wait 10 seconds before I see a reply. Which runway? Or do you want me to start from a gate and then watch me taxi for 10 minutes? 18. 18, right? Is there anything special with that runway? K-Men. K-M-E-N, yes. Hello, Reese. No, don't retract your message. That's what we're all here for, all the goofs and gaffs. Oh, I'm not flying at night, no. It's K. Same here. Alright. Okay, we're facing the right way in terms of, like, wind. So that's good. Trim 1.7 degrees, I guess. Feels about right at that angle. What is it, 15 degrees flaps? Nope, nope, don't. Flaps don't go away. I need them. Okay, we'll wait. Oh yeah, we forgot to turn on our landing lights this whole time. And by we, I mean me, I guess. Keep it PG, guys, come on. Flaps. Okay. Night flying can be pretty. Suggests I can't film anything in the process. V1, I guess. Ooh, I like how the plane's bouncing up and down like during in the wind. I don't need the FD on anymore. Fly around the pattern as usual, or do you guys want to fly somewhere? Oh yeah, check it out, default lead. Default livery, default scenery. Yeah, I'm feeling it might be a better idea to just not do night filming in general. It costs astronomically a lot to get any camera that's filmed decently at night. Even my A6300 doesn't do that well in it. What's NQA? She is beautiful. I wish she was Delta or Alaska or something. No. Millington. What is that? Do you want to just call out a heading and I'll just fly that way? How about that? Maybe I can go on, check out the world map. NQ. Yeah, it's too busy. Yeah, you just call out a heading, and I'll just fly that way. If I know how to enter it into a GPS. Hold on, let me come out of the turn first. Let me take a look. Okay. NQA. Do you know how to use the GPS? No, I do not. I guess that can be part of the entertainment. Just messing around until it works. Okay, I think I'm flying the. I think I see it. Is that blue dot over there? On I don't know, heading like 025 or something. Is that NQA? How's it goes? Going all right, I guess. Nothing too special. I should probably start descending actually, wherever that thing is. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, that's NQ. Yeah, awesome, cool. Now here's the question. Um, what's the wind condition? Can I tune in? Nope, nope, whatever. F. I don't think I'm even flying towards the runway, am I? Oh wait, no, I see it. I don't know what I was doing. Got the wrong airport. Insight. It's okay, live streams be live streams. One of my favorite streams was like back when Bob Ross was doing his thing on Twitch, and basically the text is just like rolling back rolling by so fast, like nobody even knows what they're saying. And that was probably my favorite thing. So what's the flight I'm doing? What was the NQA standing for again? Flying to NQA, Millington, Memphis. No, I do not know, like, what... Oh, okay, never mind. I've got the runway in sight. I got a bad feeling that we are, like, we're landing downwind at 20-30 knots. Downwind. I got a bad feeling about that. Oh well. Oops. Lined up correctly.
$2,500.
Look, I'm high again, guys. Is this VFR? Yes, VFR in IFR conditions. PDX to EUG? Yes. I think even shorter than that, isn't it? Gosh, come on. Drop down, drop down. I'm gonna get like a ground proximity warning, but that's okay.
1,000.
Sync rate.
Pull up.
Sync
Okay,
rate.
I get it. I know what I'm doing, don't worry. Sort of.
Sync
I'm gonna
rate.
do flaps 40 just in case, because I think
Sync
we're
rate.
actually in some downwind right now.
500.
Come on.
Sync rate. 400. Sync rate. 300. 200. 100. Minimum
Whoa,
50,
jeez.
40, 30, 20, 10.
Back on the central line. Don't mind about that. Oh yeah, I was. I wonder if people actually saw that. Like, was it video description? But I was like, who's gonna crash first, me or FSX? Yesterday, while I was trying it out, like it actually, like FSX crashed, so I was curious about it. Butter. I'm not sure that was actually butter, and let me take a look. You're gonna do an instant replay for that. I know it's a sin to do instant replays, but whatever. No, do a lock spot, please. I don't know who invented that normal spot thing. Just like all jerky and
1,000.
whatnot.
Pull up.
Yeah, that's a normal approach angle, right? Minus 5 degrees.
500. 400. 300.
Oh yeah, it's probably not raining.
200. 100. Minimum 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Oh, okay, that's not... The approach was completely screwed up, but I guess the touchdown was sort of okay. And then I've wandered off to the side a little. Butter. Buter. Alright. Where to now? You guys got any special locations you want to fly to? Do some loops or whatever? Schoolwork? Oh, right. You guys are all doing remote stuff now, right? Kate, was... Should we just like do a sort of an island hopping thing? Like just land at whichever airport pops into our sight? Oh, what? Don't make me fly all the way there. You mean taking off from Pen... Was it Pensacola? I don't know how to pronounce it. Pensacola or someone? Hmm. Poland Air Canada A127. That's the YVR to Portland, is it? I don't quite remember the flight numbers anymore. $81.27. Yeah, that is. Want me to teleport there? No one else has any recommendations, do they? Oh, KPNS, of course. Active runway, small gate, would you like? No, was it really Gimme Glider? Because I was searching up. Oh, well, I guess I naturally just tune into assuming that's the Jazz flight from YVR to Portland. No, it is. It is. There's a YVR flight. I was thinking, like, why does that flight look so familiar? Did I click 17? I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it is 17. Cool. Should I actually do a flight plan of some sorts? I do not know how to dial. The view button is a little broken too. Yeah, I think Gimli Glider. I don't know what the Gimli Glider flight number was. How do I create a flight plan again? Okay, I'm just gonna cheat rather than planning out correctly on like the 737's system. 143, yeah, that sounds about right. What's with the depressing weather? Oh, I mean, it's... I guess I can set it to sunny again. I just needed some wind so that there's actually a challenge. Whatever, we'll just do direct GPS. What is this? BFM? Whoops, nope, that's not it. Yeah, okay, whatever. Oh, and they just... all my flaps are gone again. I guess it resets every time, doesn't it? Every time it started, every time I teleport. TP. Yeah, we don't need spoilers. We're not rejecting our takeoff. All or nothing. I'm gonna slew mode. Alright, we'll do some fine weather because I don't think the sky is actually... We'll just have a few clouds. Unlimited visibility, few clouds, fluffy clouds. We'll keep the wind speed as is, just so that it's actually fun. Make it bumpy the whole way. How about that? Alright. The one faster than the speed of sound. Was there actually one recently? I heard a British Airways flight was like flew 700 something knots, I think. But I guess scientifically it's not the speed of sound because the wind is relative to the air outside. It was not traveling at the speed of sound. Oh geez, oh, faulty rudder, sorry. Sunny yet breezy. That is our weather condition. So Mach 2, is that like realism weather that just went haywire, or what happened? I bet. Noise. The two airports you spot at. You know, most people have like at least one or two airports that they spot at, and here I am with like only Portland for like 7 to 8 years in a row. I did go to like YVR like one time, and I guess a few Hong Kong airport spotting as well back in 2013. Hey, how close is this airport, by the way? Wherever we're going to. Oopsie. Oh, check out that highly advanced cloud shading as such. Alright. Oops. What's going on here? Plains guy, are you still on? I just saw the text. Really close. Really close, I see. YVR was pretty good, and actually went spotting with a plains guy like I think it was back in 2015, and it was a pretty cool trip. Shame there were like a billion mosquitoes because we did go during summertime, and by nighttime, yeah, they get you. But YVR is pretty cool. So if so, should I start descending now? If it's that close? Second day in school and you already have a quiz. Sounds like college. Oh yeah. Let me take a look real quick. Just gonna cheat a little. Okay, yeah, might as well start descending. We're getting kind of close. Corona. What is that? Gemini Jets Hub. Shout out to you. Alright, let's start descending. Yep. Yeah, we came back from YVR with like tennis ball size mosquito bites. Every single surface exposed. Spoilers. Maybe we're still pretty far out, actually.
Sync rate.
What sync rate? This is
Sync rate.
appropriate.
Sync rate.
We're fine, don't worry. There's no sync rate
Sync
problem,
rate.
don't worry. And
Sync
might as
rate.
well arm it while we're at it.
Sync rate.
I once told a chemistry joke. There was no reaction. Sorry, I don't know what this beeping thing is. I'm sure it actually means something, but not for me. That's gonna put in. Full deflection on those speed brakes. Go big or go home. Oh, there is the wind. There's the surface wind. I'm sure, like, some guys who actually know what they're doing, like, they actually know what that code is. And actually knows how to turn it off. I think I turned it off, right? Okay. Should probably do some flaps. Oh, speed brake's not armed. I thought I armed it. I guess it has to be like within 30% before it's actually armed. Just gonna put down the gear early, because every other landing we've done, we're just way too high. Get X-plane. One day maybe. I'm actually thinking about doing like a variety of things, like variety of games. Possibly Kerbal Space Program next or something. So that you can not only fly, but build and fly. Okay, that makes sense. Where is the runway? That thing over there.
$2,500. Bank angle.
No, I know what I'm doing. Don't call bank on me. I have 10 years of Kaitac experience. I guess we're still pretty far out, aren't we? I thought we were a lot closer. So this is usually a no-no on final approach, but I'm just gonna do one flapped angle up. Speed up the process slightly. I'm not even facing the runway properly, am I? Oh, and it doesn't have PAPI lights, of course. I'm sure the real one does. Girl, you're landing on the short runway? Of course!
1,000.
Short runways are fun, man. I'm getting a...
Low, flaps.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'll put in some more flaps. I'm getting a feeling that this Vaciolite system is a little off. I feel pretty low. And that still saying I'm too high?
Wind shear, wind shear,
Oh,
wind shear.
screw you. No, technically I'm supposed to go around, but whatever. This is flight sim. I mean, just look at my airspeed fluctuating between like 120
Wind
to
shear, wind shear,
150.
wind shear.
That's a pretty good sign, right? Oh, jeez. I think I should trim. There we go. That's
500,
better. Whoa, dear.
400,
Whoa, how wide is this runway?
300,
Whoop. Start to send. Oh, jeez. Holy
200.
crap.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Thanks for the windshield warning like 3 seconds after it happened.
100. Minimums.
Don't sink.
50,
Don't
40,
sink.
30,
Don't sink.
Oh,
20.
dear. I'm gonna lose it also.
10.
Man, come on. Get down. There you go. Oh, I think that second touchdown was pretty hard. Ha. So much for a short runway. Not even halfway down, am I? Buter. Alright. What should we do? Should we do... Oh, right, this is only half our leg. What was the second airport we're supposed to go to? After this, we can do YVR to Portland. Instant replay? Sure, why not? Was it 100
Don't
good enough?
sink. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. 300.
BFM, that's right.
200.
You see, it's not bad flying, it's not wobbly if there's wind, right?
100. Minimums. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Missed the touchdown marker. Oh well. Sweet, sweet. It does annoy me that the wheel smoke is like layered incorrectly or something. Okay, we know how we did. What grade did I get, guys? Not horrible, honestly. That's a good grade. Remember to not flare into bounds. Yeah, that's the appropriate way of doing things. Oh, come on, C minus? Dude. C's get degrees. Alright, so let's figure out where we're going next. Flight planner. Where are we at again? EPS. To keep typing in my airport name. Mobile, Alabama. Yeah, that's pretty close. How far is that? Oops, sorry. Oh, I could have just added a new waypoint for, like, the airport. Oh, well. So I didn't have to go in here twice. Oh, well, whatever. Oops, trim the other way. Make sure I don't roll into the grass. Quarantine flying. Yes, is what we're doing. Oh dear, whoops. This is why you should fly with a non-broken joystick, guys. I was thinking at some point maybe we can like just fly like all 50 states or something. Land every hour or something. Do things legit, I guess. Ooh. I'm not sure if I'm getting pushed to one side from the wind or from my wonky joystick. Come on. Circumnavigate in a Cessna. I'd rather use the right flyer, but I don't think I'm taxiing at 30 knots, am I? Out to Ellensburg? I can do it with a 737. I don't have a Q400 with me. Are we all set up for takeoff? Yeah, we are. Just roll on in and let's go. See if we can roll on the runway without skidding ourselves at 40% N1. Circumnavigate in the Piper. Is that the Piper Cub, basically? Alright, here we go. Woohoo. I'm glad I got that sound mod for the 737. The CFM56. This actually sounds like 737 for once. Yeah. I know there's the payware like the TSS 737 add-on, sound add-on, but I didn't want to pay money, so I got like some other free thing. And it seems to be doing its job pretty well. No, default planes get all the harsh criticisms it deserves. I don't know, I guess the developers had other priorities at the time. No, I prefer to circumnavigate in the right flyer. Drive? I'm driving while I'm taxiing, technically. Oh, dive. Oh, sorry. I can't read. I'm sorry, what does this bro thing actually mean? Because I'm kind of old now. It is from 2006, and I got this, like, yeah, roughly about that time, back when my computer wasn't all that good. After about, like, 10 years, though, finally got a computer that can actually run FSX and stream together. Hmm. Why am I getting a bunch of text right now? No, not even Fortnite? Well, I mean, to be fair, like, just a week ago, my computer can't even run, like, OBS, which is, like, the streaming part of this whole thing. And my dad helped me upgrade, like, my computer, and now it can actually do everything. Is that a Delta MD-11 behind you? What? Biggest plane I've seen at PDX, the Antonov 124. They occasionally fly here to like drop off some helicopters, I think. Yeah, maybe I should figure out how this autopilot actually works. I remember I used to be fluent in this, but it's been a while. Come on, 12,000. Let's just do 12,000. Hold on. Is it working? No. I think I need to turn on the actual autopilot if I remember correctly. Control field or heading speed. Streamlabs? Is that the way to go now? I'm pretty sure by the time I figured this out, we're already gonna be at mobile. Okay, the auto throttle seems to be working. Oh, autopilot master switch. There you go. Now it's working. Okay, that's how I do it. Maybe we'll do 270, 280. How about that? 280. That's a good speed. Godspeed. Streamlabs over OBS. Huh. I guess I'll have to figure that out soon. See which one is better. Mobile. Sorry, call it mobile. Yeah, the Antonov 225 I heard is flying again, is it? Like, I heard for a while, like, it was parked somewhere. And they're actually flying again. Yeah. Yeah, not everybody gets the privilege. But Eugene is pretty cool. I've seen like a few videos of like 747s landing there for like charter flights or something. Oh, don't ask me about flight sim stuff. I have no idea. Like, once again, I haven't flown on flight sim for like 3 years until today. And I know I can technically set a course actually. And actually follow the path too if I want, but whatever. C's get degrees. Did I ever turn on my lights? I'm gonna turn them off. Or rather, some of my lights need to stay on, I guess. They just tested it a little. So it wasn't even for cargo, wasn't it? They're testing the 225. Man, I'm so distracted, I can't even fly properly. No infinite flight? Hmm. Maybe I'll set the RSP a little higher. $300. Switch to the left of the heading. Oops, altimeter. Yeah. I should actually figure out what all of these switches do. Okay, so there's auto brake. Oh, right. I can change these things. Nice. Oops, nope, I don't like that. I'm playing drums right now. What'd you do? Oh, I see what the text is coming from. Just telling me I have groceries arriving soon. So that I don't have to go to the grocery store. Post push, you are now blocked. Oh right, you can actually type in mock. Oh, there you go. I see what you're talking about now. Don't go, Portland Aviation. This took me like 10 minutes. Not bad. C's categories. What airport flying to? Mobile, Alabama. We're writing your paper right now. It is a great use of your time, isn't it? I do provide some great ASMR, I'm hoping. I'm thinking maybe 300 knots isn't quite enough either, isn't it? Oh, crap, there it is. From where? Boat? Yeah, I forgot from where now. Somebody super hot ice you can fill in for him. Feet per minute. Oh, did I turn off my auto throttle? Oh, duh. Whenever I move it, it actually... Whenever I move the throttle, it actually disengages auto throttle. That's nice. I didn't do that in the old days. In my default panel days. Circumnavigate with a helicopter. I'll just circumnavigate in a paper plane, how about that? Ugh. I'm not on mic, no. And yeah, helicopters can be a little iffy sometimes. I always like fixed wing. I like my wings rigid. Oh, there's that surface wind. Everybody wants a shout out for someone. It's for some reason, sorry. Hello, Mason Teddy. Takeoff Aviation, nice to see you. Was he flying a Cub? Or it could be just that 2 Mach 2 headwind, you know? Where is... Okay. I'm trying to remember what the wind direction was. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to actually expedite my descent. Where's the autopilot? Oh, oops, surface wind below. Alright.
Sink rate.
What? Dude, I'm descending, of course.
Sink
Of
rate.
course there's a sink rate.
Sink rate.
What's that noise in the background?
Sink rate.
Probably... Oh, jeez. Auto throttle did it.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Okay, cool. That's enough
Sink
altitude
rate.
lost.
Sink rate.
Where is the airport? I think I need to like make a big turn to line up with it properly. Yeah. That sound is probably my parents getting ready for lunch. I tell you, this mic picks up like a lot of background noises. Might be a good time to like switch to this thing right here. That's why I use film, in case somebody missed that earlier. Are these Vasi lights or is there? Are these Vasi lights or Pappy lights? Or none of the above? Huh. Mm-hmm. Thought it was a gun silencer. I forgot, do they teach people not to turn while, or sorry, extend flaps while you are turning? Is that something they teach? I remember vaguely hearing about that back when I was flying. I like your imagination, Portland Aviation. Huh.
2,500.
Oh, okay. I guess the plane wants me to pay attention to flying. Yeah, you guys putting out a lot of personal information out there. Oh, I don't need that much flaps out. Okay. Why haven't they designed windscreens that don't need that giant column in the middle? Oh, there's a runway.
1,000.
Why am I constantly off the center line? Cream ice cream cookie. That sounds good.
Too low flaps.
Okay, alright.
Too low flaps.
I
Sink
have
rate.
flaps.
Sink rate. 400.
Probably a bad idea to put in my last
300.
bit of flaps now.
200. 100. Minimum 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Everybody is obsessed with biscuits. I cannot relate. I only get like store brand stuff. Looked smooth but sounded like a grenade. Oh, I was looking the sound CFG file and it seemed like the there's like a sound for bomb. I don't know what that relates to. Oh right, it's some replay time. Is 140 is
Don't
good.
sink. 500. 400. 300. 200.
Yeah,
100.
I bet they're all canceling now.
Minimum 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah, that one wasn't the best. I was actually planning to fly to Asia like sometime next month, but that got put off for obvious reasons. Would have been some cool Taipei spotting or Hong Kong spotting or Macau spotting or something. Maybe next year. Anyways, what are we doing now? Fly VR? What? Oh, sorry. Not intended. Um, what's 28A? I've never heard of that runway. Anchorage is a pretty cool airport. Non-stop heavies. Just hopefully you go during the summer or something. Sapporo. Do they have one of those? Is that an island airport? I know, like they have a few other than like Haneda, Kansai, and Nagoya. They're also island airport. I don't know if Sapporo is an island airport. Cruising altitude, I don't know, 28,000. Wait, I can't type it in. Did they ever fix up that beach on St. Martin? I know after a hurricane, like all the sand got washed away or something. Scaporo's inland. Gotcha. Oh, huh. Default scenery actually has some somewhat accurate YVR representation. I'll have to download a 900. Oh, that looks good. Oh, the flaps all retracted again. This is physically correct. just the tech. Oh, actually, hold on. I'm not sure YVR has VASI lights, do they? Yeah, I see a VASI light here. Almost. Almost. Yeah, I don't recall that water tower there. Omni Air 767 in Portland? I know there's like Omni Air and YVR though. One point seven, 1.8. Alright. See ya, Super Hot Ice. Thanks for keeping us company. Yeah, um, hmm. Yeah, I thought, like, it's kind of odd that decided to put VASI everywhere for some reason. Whoa, we gotta climb a little faster. Flaps are gonna blow out. Might get Condor's A330s? That's possible. I mean, I imagine they have to phase out their 7.6s one day. Those things are getting pretty old. Oopsie. Whoops. Hmm. Huh. Yeah, I think most airports are pretty sad nowadays. They have planes parked on the runways and stuff. There are two cafes. Huh. I don't know, maybe one of them got canceled the other day or something. Yeah, I haven't like really taken a look at what's going on at Portland since all this started happening. Flight aware. Let me take a look. Now, Portland Aviation had a really good video with that Cathay 744. I have yet to catch one though. Hmm. Yeah. See the Cathay 744 somewhere in there. Yeah. I think he uploaded last week, right? I was thinking, where's the fasten seatbelt sign? What am I drinking? Just straight up vodka? No, it's water. Sorry to disappoint. I think I'm supposed to be climbing a bit faster than this. I'm on 2,000 feet per minute. Better. Hmm. I wonder if somebody named a beer like water. Just go around telling people they're drinking water. Oh, that was the guy you were talking like saying bot or something, right? I remember seeing that. Mm-hmm. Only drink water. Keeping it all PG. Should probably turn this over to Mach number instead. 0.65, let's do 0.78. That's proper cruise speed. Oh, actually not this altitude. Yeah, I can't do coffee for some reason. I can't do that either. Like, if I drink a cup, like, my whole body just smells like coffee for some reason. It's like I'm just sweating it out. How often do I spot at PDX? Usually about like once a month now. There was a time like back when I was like far more busy, like going to PDX every sometimes like 1 or 2 days back in 2013. But after a while, like have work and stuff, so I go only like once a month now. Probably longer now. I have a Discord account. Is it if you won the lottery, what would your today look like in 5 years? Is that like an interview question? Uh, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I'll have to think about that. I do not have an interesting answer. Sorry. Mach point 0.8, yes. Or sorry, Mach 0.78. Some 37 can't do Mach point 0.8 or Is that FS 2020 in 5 years? I do know, like, I spent like 4 years spawning at Portland before I got that Valaris. At this rate, I'll get the WestJet in 2024. No, it's oh, ha. There you go. I did not crash, but FSX did. Well, so much for that. I guess I might call it now. Um, I've been streaming for like 2.5 hours now, so whew, that was a bit of fun. Call it a day, and I guess I'll see you guys later at some point. All right, see you guys.